4 friends had been planning this night for weeks. James, Peter, Harry, and Nick. They had decided to have movie night at James's house. It was supposed to be simple. 4 guys, some beer, some snacks, and a horror movie that would probably be terrible, but they would watch anyway, because that is what they did together. By 11:47 p.m., 3 of them were already set up at James's place. The TV was ready. The sound system was cranked up loud. The couch was loaded with chips and drinks and all the junk food you could possibly want. But Nick still was not there. Nick was never late. Nick was the reliable guy, the one who shows up exactly when he says he will. But tonight, Nick was cutting it close. Really close. At 11:50 p.m., James called him. Nick answered on the second ring. Nick said, "I am on my way, man. I am leaving right now. I will be there in like 10 minutes, maybe less." They hung up the phone. 10 minutes. That was all they needed to wait. Just 10 more minutes and they could finally hit play and start the movie. The 3 guys sat on the couch, just killing time while they waited. They talked about work, they talked about FIFA, they talked about movies. Midnight arrived. Nick still was not there. Peter texted him. Peter wrote, "Where are you, bro?" Nick texted back, "Almost there, 2 minutes away." But 2 minutes turned into 5, 5 turned into 10. By 12:15 a.m., they were getting annoyed. James walked to the window and looked outside. The street was completely empty. No headlights, nothing at all. They tried calling Nick. The call went straight to voicemail. Harry suggested that maybe Nick's battery died. Harry said, "Maybe his phone died so he cannot reach us." Peter said yes, that made sense. Peter said, "That has to be what happened." So they waited. They went back to the couch. They kept talking. They tried not to think about how late Nick was getting. Then at 12:23 a.m., the doorbell rang. It was sudden and loud in the quiet house. All 3 guys jumped. James got up and walked to the door. He opened it. Standing on the porch was Nick. He was breathing hard. He was sweating. His hair was all messy. He was wearing casual clothes. He looked panicked. He looked desperate. For a split second, James did not recognize him. Then he realized. It was Nick. But something was seriously off. Nick looked wrong. He was moving wrong. His breathing was completely messed up. It was like he had just sprinted a mile. It was like he had been running for his life. Nick did not say anything. He did not even come inside properly. He just rushed past James into the house, heading straight for the hallway. Nick said in a desperate voice, "I need the bathroom, right now. It is urgent. I cannot wait. Open the door fast." James stepped aside. Peter and Harry stood up from the couch, completely confused as hell. Nick rushed past them to the bathroom and practically threw himself inside. The door slammed shut behind him. For a second, all 3 guys just stood there in silence. That was weird. Really weird. Nick was not the type to come barreling into someone's house like some kind of maniac. Nick was the chill guy. The calm guy. The one who was always composed and chill. Something felt off. They waited for Nick. Then James's phone rang. It was Nick calling. James picked up immediately. But something in Nick's voice sounded completely different. He sounded like he was calling from far away. He sounded tired. Nick said, "Really sorry. I cannot make it tonight. My mom got sick. She got suddenly very sick. She needs me to be there. I have to stay home with her right now." James did not say anything for a second. Then James said, "Nick, you are messing with us. You are trying to prank us." Nick said, "No man, I am serious. I am at home. I never left my house. My mom got sick and I called to tell you guys I could not come. I am telling you the truth." But James did not believe him. So Nick said, "Fine. Video call me right now. Then you will see I am telling the truth. You will see that I am at home." The video call came through like 10 seconds later. And there was Nick. In his living room. In his house. Behind him was his mom, sitting on the couch, looking pretty rough and sick. Nick was definitely at home. Nick had been at home the entire time. Nick had never driven over to James's place. Nick had never rushed to the bathroom, which meant that the person who rushed into the bathroom was not Nick. James looked at Peter. Peter looked at Harry. Harry looked at James. The three of them stared at each other in absolute horror. If Nick was at his house, then who the hell was in their bathroom? They slowly walked towards the bathroom door. James pulled the door open. The bathroom was empty, completely empty. The three guys stood there in the doorway, staring into that empty bathroom. The silence was suffocating. The air felt thick. Then they looked up. From the bathroom ceiling, something hung upside down. Not a person. Not anything they had ever seen before. A creature. A thing that should not exist in this world. Its body was twisted and contorted in impossible ways. Its limbs bent at angles that defied nature. And its face. Its face was staring directly down at them with hollow, dead eyes.